So basically, Chamyl, um, so as you told me, so where are you now? Where are you located now, Chamyl?
I'm currently in Madrid. I'm about to leave Madrid to go live in Paris in order to do my master's degree.
Yeah. Okay. And how much time have you spent in Madrid? Because I think that you've done your internship, but you're also an IE graduate. So can you tell me about your experience in Madrid?
Yes. So I did the IE BBA.
Hmm.
In so the bachelor is 4 years.
Yeah.
But I spent 2 years in Madrid, 1 year in Segovia,
Yeah.
1 semester in exchange at the University of Virginia
Yeah.
in the US, and 6 months in an internship in Paris at HSBC.
Okay.
Um, and after graduating last year, I decided to take a gap year between my bachelor and my master. I wanted to have a little more experience, so I joined a private equity family office firm,
Hmm.
which is focused towards impact investing. And this is the end of my year of working for that company. And now I'm going to start my master's in September, hopefully.
Okay. Alors, so basically, so very good. And so why have you decided to complete a master right after right so 1 year after graduation? And why not wait a bit to get an MBA?
So I wasn't really satisfied with the outcomes of having a bachelor degree from IE, even though we can have great opportunities in the very specific field I want to work in. It's nearly impossible to get a job without a master's degree. So in the very specific area of the field I want to work in, it's really hard to get a job without a master's degree.
Okay. And in which field do you want to work exactly? Can you be more specific about your career goals,
Uh,
short term, mid term, long term?
Yes. So on the short term, I'd love to have experience in market finance,
Hmm?
capital markets, and I haven't had this experience yet, but I'm heading towards doing a career in that field.
Okay. That's what you want to do. And why capital market? Why not M&A like what many people do?
So yeah, so the two usual paths that people choose is between corporate finance, which includes M&A, investment banking, and market finance. I've always wanted to work in market finance because of the more scientific oriented aspects of it.
Yeah.
Uh, um, I wanted to have more mathematical skills and to put them on the field. So that's mainly why I chose it.
Yes. And it's the thing. So basically, of course, you have also picked up Essec because Essec as a track, it's M&A or financial markets. Okay. And you told me that after you want to spend 1 year at Essec, and then you want to do the second year at Berkeley. Is it what you want to do, Chamyl?
So there's an opportunity that is offered by Essec because they have a partnership with Berkeley University to do a master's in engineering.
Yeah.
Honestly, it would be something that I would love to, but I'm not sure yet. It really depends on how this year is gonna go, what internship am I going to find for next summer, and also the financial aspects of this move. So I still have a lot of things to take into account before saying I definitely want to do it. But you have a chance to do it if you're doing the masters in finance at Essec because they have a partnership with Berkeley. I think you have to apply and your application has to be accepted. So of course, I think it can depend on your profile and everything. But you have more chances to get in with this masters.
Yeah. And if I can give you a piece of advice, yes, probably getting this bachelor from this master's from Berkeley will help you a lot. First, because Berkeley is more recognized worldwide Essec is, and second of all, you can get this extra knowledge in financial engineering. So I can give you a piece of advice. Please go for it. It's definitely, you can imagine you'll have a background with IE in Spain, Essec in France, Berkeley, so it will be very, very good in terms of exposure. And it's the right place to be. Alors, so tell me, what was the admission process like? So what it is to apply and be accepted to such good schools? Tell me.
Okay, so you need to provide an essay. So you have
Yeah,
to write a full essay, which is a bit different from the other universities' application processes, because usually schools ask you questions and ask you to answer in a few paragraphs. But for with Essec, you have to write, I think, 2 pages uh, essays and without a specific question. So you have to tell about yourself.
yeah,
You have to be a little bit more creative. You'll also need 2 recommendation letters. It's recommended to have one academic and one professional.
yeah.
I've also provided them with my transcripts and also the GMAT. Uh, the the GMAT or GRE is, I think, an important component of the application. I spent a lot of time preparing for it.
Yes, it's true that basically, given your background, you have a very good profile, good grades, good schools, good experience. So the only thing that was missing is the GMAT or the GRE. And once you have it, of course, they will take you and the application as well, because the Essec application is quite comprehensive, many essays to write. And what was the interview like? Was it motivation based or was it knowledge based? What is the interview at Essec MIF?
Sorry, what did they tell me?
What is the interview like at Essec MIF? Was it technical or was it motivation based? The Essec interview.
So at Essec, there I didn't do an interview.
You didn't have an interview at Essec? They took
No,
you without interview. Okay,
I
fine.
don't think they have interviews for.
They have.
Uh,
No, they have. They have. They have.
okay, well, I wasn't
They
offered
have. But
the.
maybe your profile was good. And did you use the passport from IE? No, you could not use the passport because you're already a graduate. Did you use there was something called a passport? No,
Yes,
did you
so
use
I
it?
know that I had the chance to use it, but I didn't know about it until late.
Yeah.
So it was already too late when I learned about it, so I didn't use the that passport, but it would have been helpful.
I think it wouldn't work anyway, you see, Chamyl, because you need to still be a student there. You can apply as a senior student, but not once you're a graduate. You wouldn't have work anyway. See? So you need to be still at school to apply to use it. Okay.
Okay.
So anyway, it wouldn't work. Um, so what do you expect from this 1 year or 2 years at the Essec or Essec Berkeley?
So from this year at Essec, I expect to have knowledge to get knowledge on many different aspects of the job I want to do. I know that this program is very industry based, so they really
Yeah.
prepare you for the industry. It's really learning by practice, which is, I think, a good thing. So I want to have all the skills uh, and all the tools to find a job in the field I want to.
So basically, what you expect from Essec and maybe Berkeley is extended knowledge in the field that you want to have, credibility, and to work in your sector, and network as well. Network, yeah,
Yes, hopefully,
yeah,
hopefully
network.
yes.
And what a network and in terms of networking. So how does it work? How can Essec help you get your dream job?
So I know that Essec has a good alumni. They have a great number of alumni in many different fields. Whether you want to have a career in management, or M&A or corporate finance or market finance. I know that you will always find alumni from Essec in every field you want to. So I think this is a good thing. And I don't know yet because I haven't even started my classes, but I think there are good chances that we're able to leverage this to find a job later.
Yeah. So that's I agree with you. That's what you need to know. Anyway, the alumni will help you. Alumni, you can expect support from alumni. You can expect support also from yes, from the network that they have, and they are also care affairs. And I know that they are quite successful. Anyway, there is no problem. If you're an essay graduate, there'll be no problem to find a job. Their MIF program is probably their flagship in reality, even more than their MIM. What piece of advice would you give to someone who wants to apply like you and to be successful?
I think the most important thing is to start in advance. Do not wait the last moment. The earlier you start working on your applications, the more chances you're gonna have to get to your dream school. Uh, and also I'd say that it's really important to prepare every component. Start with the GMAT. It can take a lot of time if you also have an activity at the same time and you don't have time to spend the whole days working on it. It's going to take you longer. So just take any opportunity, and honestly, the earlier you start working on the applications, the better you'll be.
Yeah. Um, so yes, basically time. By the way, remember we started long time ago. Then you stop and you resume. Remember?
Yes.
But anyway, because you had an internship. By the way, why did you decide to have a gap year between IE and Essec? You said it
Uh,
was necessary, or because you were not ready, were already too late for the masters. Why did you? I
yes.
forgot.
So I wanted to have more time to prepare for the GMAT.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to have some professional experience that would probably help me be admitted to better masters that I would have been if I went straight out of IE. So that was kind of my strategy.
Yeah. So very good. Yeah. Chamyl, he was. Do you have anything that you want to say regarding application, regarding success, regarding financing the program, regarding timing?
Yeah, so regarding the financing of this program, I know that Essec has partnerships with a lot of banks, French banks. They have partnerships with BNP, LCL, and I think a few other banks, and they are able to provide you with competitive interest rates. So that's the first thing they tell you when you arrive. You have this welcome session, and they tell you to look up all the partner banks, and you can find the great interest rates for your if you want to finance, if you want to take out a loan to finance your studies.
Yeah, yeah, that's something important. By the way, you know that you can do also an apprenticeship, but for the apprenticeship, you couldn't go to Berkeley, and I strongly suggest that get in get some debts, okay, rather than doing the apprenticeship. Anyway, you have experience, and Berkeley would bring you. It's the only way you can study at Berkeley. After that, it would be impossible unless you do an MBA. Yeah? You agree? Yeah.
Yes.
So, Chamyl, so it was very nice to work with you. You're a very nice guy. I really enjoy. You're intelligent, you're hard worker, reliable. I'm sure that you do very well in life. Okay, anyway, you can always contact me. There'll be no problem. Always happy to
Thank
reply to you, to help you, whatever you
thank you
need.
very
By the way, I will stop by at Essec 2 or 3 times this year because I want to we work with the BBA program, so don't worry. We'll finally meet because we never met. Huh? But what I want to say is that you're an impressive person, okay, and I have no problem that you do very well, okay, and I'm sure that you know how to manage your career. So it was a pleasure to work with you, to work with such a bright and talented person, and I'm not surprised that you got accepted. By the way, you got accepted to not just ESSEC. Which other school have you been accepted to? What?
Polytechnic as well.
Yeah, yeah.
uh and that's it.
Okay, but it's already very good. Anyway, it's very good. ESSEC is one of the top 5 master in finance in the world. Whether you get Polytechnic, ESSEC, HEC, LBS, or Bocconi, doesn't make a big difference. Okay, after that, it's your brain that will make the difference. Huh? Okay, so thank you again for your time, Chamyl. And
Thank
anyway,
you.
we stay in contact. because we are so proud of having in our institute at MBA Center people like you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much,
It's
Chamyl.
been a pleasure. Thank you very much.